Okay. What's up, Catherine?
Let me just confirm.
As
Yes,
always.
all tasks on the checklist are complete. Traveler, Paimon, we are grateful for your assistance. Thank goodness you were able to come as soon as we contacted you. Who knows how we would have coped with all these commissions otherwise?
Well, and that's what we're here for.
It was nothing.
Honestly enough.
The last couple of days have been pretty busy, but it was all super easy stuff, like delivering and escorting goods.
Yeah.
When we heard that you were short on people, we thought we were going to be in for another long and drawn-out adventure.
And we're not?
Being the seasoned adventurers that you are, it's true that you are suited to work of a much higher caliber than your recent assignments. However, this situation is unavoidable in Mondstadt at this time of year.
Huh? Why's that?
Right. Probably because it's harvest season?
That's right. This is the ideal season for harvesting crops and fruits. And for the wine capital of Teyvat, it's also the all-important winemaking season.
Ah, I see.
Farmers are anxious to sell off their fresh produce, and all the major wine merchants are seeking to purchase top-quality ingredients to make new product.
Of course. Of course.
Well, no wonder we keep hearing people talking about wine these days.
Huh?
Sorry.
What do you mean? Seriously? Yes, I swear I'm not making this up.
What?
The acting
What?
grandmaster wants everyone to gather at headquarters in the main hall. Hurry! We need to leave right now or we'll be late.
Okay, we're going. Let's
Hey,
go.
Wait up!
Yes, we had to go too. Wait up.
Why do those two knights look so flustered?
Oh, there's Kaya.
Well, hello
What's
there.
up, Kaya?
If it isn't the Traveler and Paimon.
Been a
What a
while.
rare pleasure.
Yeah, I could say the same.
Kaya! Just the person we need! Why is everyone running off to the Knights of Favonius headquarters all of a sudden?
And is our help required too?
Don't worry. This isn't one of those occasions where you need to come to everyone's rescue.
Okay, good.
All that's happened is that the Knights of Favonius have just received a letter from the Grand Master. Acting Grand Master Jean will be convening a meeting in the main hall shortly to go through it.
So we get to hear about Barca.
Well, that's a relief.
Wait.
Wait, hold on a second. What did you say again?
A letter from the Grand Master?
The Grand Master of the Knights of Favonius? Isn't that Varka? The leader of that legendary expedition?
Hi.
So, what did Varka say in the letter? How's the expedition going? When are they getting back?
Oh, so interested in our Grand Master all of a sudden? Never knew you were such a gossip.
It's only normal, isn't it? Bet you'd be curious too if there was someone you'd heard loads about but never met. Even Master Jean says he's a living legend. Oh, pretty hard not to get hyped up after hearing that. Besides, the expedition has been going on for ages, and we still never heard a single thing about what they're up to.
Exactly.
The acting Grand Master is very gracious in her appraisal. Varka brought quite a bit of trouble to those around him on the road to becoming a legend. I'll have to tell you about it sometime. Anyway, since this has piqued your interest, why don't you join me at headquarters, and we'll see what the letter says. We do miss our honorary knight, after all. It's been quite a long time since your last visit.
Sure, let's go and see what it's all about. Bye, Catherine! See you soon!
Yep. Bye,
All right.
Catherine.
Take care now.
It looks like just about everyone's here.
Hey there, cutie. Paimon. I didn't know you two would be coming. So you heard about the letter?
Did we?
Yep, we ran into Kaya near the Adventurers Guild. Oh, wow. Paimon's never seen so many people in the main hall at once before. Oh, Paimon's getting kind of nervous now.
It's okay, Paimon.
Don't get too carried away, all right? If I know the Grand Master, the fact that he has the time to be writing letters means it's probably nothing serious. It certainly won't be bad news.
Kaya's exaggerating a little, but otherwise I agree. After all, Mika's not the kind of person who'd be able to keep it hidden if something were the matter. The truth would be written all over his face.
Mika? Who's that?
Over there, look. The kid standing next to Jean in front of the staircase? He used to be a land surveyor in Eula's team. He's very talented in what he does, and a very
Kid that
reliable
looks like a
person.
chicken.
When the expedition team set out, the Grand Master appointed him to be the core member of the frontline team. He's the one that brought back the letter.
I see.
Please, may I have
see,
your
I see.
attention, everyone? Now that we're all here, let's begin reading out the letter from the Grand Master. Mika, please, go ahead.
Yes, Master Jean. Right. Hello, everybody. I am Mika, surveyor of the Reconnaissance Company.
Looks the same way I
Recently,
do.
I have been taking part in an assignment with the expedition team. I will now be reading Grandmaster Varka's letter aloud for you all.
Okay.
To the Knights of Favonius. Greetings, everyone. This is Varka. The first thing I want to say to you all is please put your minds at ease. The expedition is safe, and all of its members are accounted for.
Oh, that's
That,
fantastic
boy.
news.
I don't know what the fuck's going on.
My palms are sweating.
May I
Jane, don't believe
continue?
it. Continue.
Go ahead, Mika.
All right.
Yep. Go ahead.
Now that your fears are allayed, I trust you'll be ready to listen to the rest of my letter. I'm writing to you from the northernmost reaches of Tevat by the light of a stove. The expedition forces are stationed
What?
here while we
Wait,
restock.
what?
I once told you that the purpose of this expedition was related to a dangerous secret from days long past.
Okay.
I am still unable to disclose more than this, but suffice to say that you needn't worry about how our mission is progressing. In the past couple of months, we received an unexpected visitor. The
Oh.
Fatui Harbinger known as
Oh.
the Captain.
The captain?
I am fully aware of the Fatui's outrageous actions in Mondstadt in
Yeah.
recent history. Nevertheless, the captain was not hostile towards us on this occasion. Open parenthesis. I rather suspect that's because this time, Snezhnaya and we are in the same boat. Close parenthesis. The man hides everything under the mask he wears, so no one can know his past or his origins. However, one thing is for sure. He is as hard as iron for having the courage to challenge gods as an ordinary mortal. I don't doubt that he could even take out a ruin guard by stabbing it in its big, glowing eye with one of Klee's crayons. Open parenthesis, don't get any ideas. Close parenthesis.
Oh my god.
Our scouts have confirmed that the captain received orders to head for Natlon 3 days ago. We'll be able to sleep much better now that we don't need to worry about him anymore. I will admit that some of his actions have helped us, but even then, he owed us at least that much. This year's Weinlesefest must be kicking off in Mondstadt any day now. What a great pity that this year, once again, we will be unable to spend the festival together. Everyone here is always thinking back fondly upon the fine wines of Mondstadt, as well as the happy times we have spent with each and every one of you.
I hope that you and all the citizens of Mondstadt enjoy the festival to the fullest. Have a few drinks on our behalf. The Dawn Winery's limited edition Weinlesefest seasonal special will do nicely. May Lord Barbados bless Mondstadt, and may the wind carry our sentiments back to your side. Varka. P.S. If you're wondering who's tougher between me and the captain, well, I'm the Grand Master. There are 10 captains in the Knights of Favonius, but only one Grand Master. Ah ha 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 ha. His laugh, not mine. The letter ends here. Thank you, everyone, for your attention.
Thank you, Mika.
Master Jean, I just noticed that there's something else written on the back of the last page. P.P.S. I ran out of paper, so I'll add this here. Lisa, the following is a message for you.
Oh?
This part seems to be from the Grand Master to Miss Lisa.
Oh, for me?
Seeing that it's a special message,
Oh, fuck.
Lisa, we'll discuss this in private.
No,
Everyone,
I don't
as
want
the
to know.
Grandmaster mentioned in his letter, the Weinlesefest is in just a few days. And how fortunate we are at this time
We
to
have to
receive
get
word
you ready
that
too,
all is
Jane.
well with the expedition. Though they are unable to return to Mondstadt and spend the festival with us, the Weinlesefest will nonetheless be a major event that all of Mondstadt is looking forward to. I hope that everyone will guard your stations and perform your duties, both for our far-flung colleagues involved in the expedition and also for the hardworking people of Mondstadt. And of course, during your time off, I hope you will be able to rest, relax, and enjoy this long-awaited festival.
What about
That
you,
brings our meeting to a
Dean?
close.
Huh?
Dismissed.
Huh? What about
Did
you?
Paimon hear that right? They ran into the Fatui's
Yep.
captain?
Capitano.
Who knows what that was about? But it must have been
So-
important. But
Capitano.
Fatui. The real big deal here is the Weinlesefest. Sounds like there'll be loads of free food and drink. Paimon wants to hear more.
Typical Paimon.
Hey, cuties. How about we go and chat with Jean?
That's it, Lisa.
You didn't get a chance to say a proper hello with so many people here.
Mm.
Good. All right, let's go.
Yes, let's go.
Hi there. You must be looking for Captain Kaya? Please, don't mind me.
I was looking for you.
Wait, but what? Oh, jeez, Captain Kaya, what should I say?
Okay.
Oh, Mika. How have you not changed one bit after being on the
I
front
am
line
really
this
as well who
long?
looks at the little kid.
You were just
eh?
asking me about the Storm Terror incident, weren't you? Well, allow me to introduce you to the legendary Honorary Knight.
That's right. And also the legendary Paimon.
Hi there. You guys are so strong. I'm in awe. I have to go and report in with Captain Eula now. Please excuse me.
Aw, he just left. Well, that's too bad. Paimon was gonna ask him all about the expedition.
That is a pity, it really is. But don't take it the wrong way. The way he sees it, every pair of eyes in Mondstadt is focused squarely on you. Give it some time, and this will all sort itself out. Next time you see him, I'm sure you'll get along just fine. In fact, let me share a little secret with you. Try talking to him about exploring the wild. You'll win his trust in no time.
Lisa, the Grandmaster's letter is just on the table.
Alright, let's go read it.
Traveler, Paimon, it's been a long time. Apologies, I didn't get the chance to talk with you during the meeting just now.
It's alright.
If
It's
you don't have any
understandable.
plans in the immediate future, why not stay in Mondstadt for a while? We'll be celebrating the Weinlesefest very soon.
Don't be deceived. Jean may appear very composed, but she's been missing you both terribly recently.
Oh, it's all right.
Lisa,
I miss her too.
I'll leave you to catch up. I'm going to read my letter.
Thank you, Lisa.
Yeah, Mondstadt's where our journey began after all. We have a lot of fond memories here. Master Jean, neither of us really knows anything about this Weinlesefest. Could you tell us more about it?
yes, of course. The Weinlesefest is an ancient Mondstadt festival just like Ludi Harpastum and Windbloom. In addition, it's the most important part of the fall. Each fall, the west wind blows in Mondstadt. Legend has it that the wonderful scent of Mondstadt's winemaking during the harvest season entices even the Animo Archon into attendance, being the great wine lover that he is. No matter where he is, he will transform into a soft breeze and return to his homeland.
Yeah, that sounds like the Animo Archon, all right.
For this reason, Mondstadters call the western wind the returning wind. The Weinlesefest originally began as a celebration to welcome Lord Barbados on his return. In the past, every household would brew fresh wine around this time of year and keep it sealed at least until Windcoming Day during the following year's Weinlesefest. Uncasking the sealed wine is a symbolic way of inviting the Animo Archon to share a drink. Legend holds that if the Animo Archon is satisfied with the taste of the wine, he will summon a gentle breeze to richly bless the people.
Actually, bless?
Knowing him, it was probably blessing them with more good wine the next year.
That's a good question. But there's really no way of knowing. These are very old stories. Many of the details have been lost to time.
Yep, that'll happen. Some stories change completely as they get passed down. Hence why these days, Mondstadters will get into endless arguments over what kind of flower a windbloom is.
All part of how cultural heritage is created.
Indeed. But for the time being, at least, the tradition of paying tribute to the Animo Archon on Windcoming Day is still alive and well, and the Weinlesefest remains a time for Mondstadters to share the joy of the harvest with one another as they partake of fine wines. This is a time of the year when many Mondstadters living away from Mondstadt return to their hometown. For those unable to return, Weinlesefest is the period when they miss their family and friends most keenly.
Oh, so that's why the Grandmaster wrote, "May the wind carry our sentiments back to your side."
For this year, we've joined forces with the Church of Favonius and the Adventurers Guild to host a celebration on the banks of Cider Lake, just outside of Springvale. There will also be a traditional wine market during the festival period.
Wine market?
Well, originally, it was simply a place where winemakers and farmers would come to trade in raw ingredients for winemaking. These days, it is a much grander affair. Not only will you find a range of choice wines, but seasonal fruit beverages and food items for everyone to enjoy too. A lot of people also sell secondhand goods and handicrafts at the market. The Knights of Favonius plan to use this as an opportunity to do some fundraising for needy children and elderly people in the city.
Wow, sounds pretty cool.
If you have the time, I encourage you to take a look around. I hope you'll find it a worthwhile experience. Now, Lisa, what was the Grand Master's message to you about?
I was just about to bring that up. The Grand Master says he wants me to handle something for him. Something to do with Razor's past.
Razor's past?
Razor told us that he was raised by a pack of wolves in Wolfendom. He never knew his parents. In his own words, the wolf pack is his lupical, which means family.
Yes, that was as much as I knew as well. But in his letter, the Grand Master says that in the cabinet above the third bookshelf, to the right of the grandfather clock in Jean's office, there's a wooden box containing some items that Razor's parents left for him. He says it's time to give the box to Razor.
Does this mean the Grand Master knew Razor's parents?
It would seem so. The Grand Master didn't simply run into Razor one day in Wolvendom and teach him how to use a sword. No, the connection between them goes back much further.
Wow! Well, come on! Let's go find Razor! He'll be pretty excited to find out something about his true parents!
Lisa, something's worrying you?
Oh, cutie. Nothing escapes your eyes, does it? For the child who never met their biological parents, this kind of conversation is always a difficult one, even for the most well-adjusted. By contrast, Razor grew up in Wolvendom and has had very limited contact with human society. Who knows whether he's ready for this or not?
I'm sure the Grand Master will have given due consideration to Razor's circumstances. Perhaps he felt that now would be the most appropriate time.
That's a good point. Okay, cuties, can I leave you to break the news to Razor? He thinks of me as his teacher, so he might not open up to me if he gets upset. But you are his trusted friends. I think it makes more sense for him to hear about this from you.
Go talk to Razor about it.
Thank you, sweetie. Try to be as encouraging as you can. Someone his age needs all the love and support they can get.
Is there something else you would like to discuss? There is still some preparation to do, but don't worry, everything's on track. Actually, while we're on the topic, I have an assignment I'd like to give you. Namely, enjoy the festival to the fullest. Any objections? Is there something else you would like to discuss? It was good of Mika to bring the letter back all this way. Knowing that everyone is safe and sound is the best encouragement I could ask for. Still, I hadn't counted on the captain making an appearance. The Grand Master has a rather unconventional way of describing things. But even then, I've never heard him give such high recognition to anyone before. If you ever encounter the captain on your own journey, be on your guard. He is not someone to be underestimated.
Oh no.
Is there something else you would like
harbinger.
to discuss? Goodbye.
Thank you.
I wish you a very pleasant Weinlesefest.
As his teacher, I have a duty to give him the best education and guidance that I can. I'll make sure I'm prepared by the time you get back. Go on now, cuties. I'll leave Razor in your hands.
Okay.
Want me to show it to you?
Later, Clee.
Hey, look! It's a hunting trap.
Ooh, haven't seen that in a
It
long
looks
time.
like the ones that the hunters from Springvale use.
Mm-hmm. Oh.
Huh?
Hmm?
What is it?
There are traces of electro energy near the trap.
Electro energy?
Mm-hmm.
Paimon wonders if it could be Razor. But Paimon thought he was pretty good at avoiding the
Yeah.
hunters.
I thought the same thing.
Anyway, let's follow the traces of Electro and see where they lead.
Yep, let's do it. We gotta make sure he's okay. And try not to step on it myself. Razor! Where are you?
All right, the last trap has been set. Razor, thanks for coming with me all this way.
It's okay. My legs are strong.
Is that?
What is it, Razor?
Yep.
It smells familiar. Friend, from far away.
Razor! Oh, and it's Draft too!
What's
Are you
up?
two
Did you know
hunting
that we
together?
found your brother?
Yes,
I mean,
it's almost harvest
yeah.
season, and the boars are venturing into the towns and wineries looking for food. They're trampling crops and destroying the vineyards. Someone could get seriously hurt. The Knights of Favonius came to us asking for help, keeping the boars a
I
safe
don't
distance away from the
remember
population.
Razor having that
I
many
and
dark
Uncle
lines
Brown
under his
Cat
eyes.
catch boars, protect everyone.
Wow, Razor! This is a big step for you. Paimon remembers you used to hide away from the hunters.
Mm-hmm.
You can say that again. Razor was the star of the show this time.
I'm glad.
He let the wolves know we'd be coming, so we were able to get through Wolvendom without anyone getting hurt.
I'm glad.
Helping everyone, helping Lupercal makes me happy. But much talking. Very tired now.
I'm happy for you.
But, actually, we came here today because we have some really important news.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I don't know.
Razor, do you mean you don't want to know about your real parents?
I want to know, but don't want to know.
I see.
So you do want to know,
That could
but
be,
at the same time
hard.
you don't want to know?
Mhm.
Sounds complicated.
Traveler, come and take a look at the trap I just placed. Let's give Razor some space to process things.
Okay. What is it?
Yes, I have some thoughts about this after seeing how Razor reacted.
Mm-hmm.
We've been hunting together a lot recently. The kid might not talk much, but still, I feel like I've come to understand him a little over the time we've spent together.
Yeah.
Here's what I think. He definitely wants to find out about his parents. It's just that his fear of the unknown is overwhelming everything else he's
yeah.
feeling. I'm a father myself, so I know a thing or
Yeah,
two about
we know
kids.
that, and you're an alcoholic.
You know,
pup.
when Diona was little, if I got back late from a hunt one night, she'd be watching me like a hawk for days afterwards.
Really, he's like
as
that
if
because you
She
drink.
was worried that I might abandon her.
Do you
He's only
mean
like that because you get drunk all the time.
worried that he was abandoned by his own parents?
Exactly. I think that's the heart of it. And if it turns out they did, well, I don't think there's anything we could say to console him. That's not my only concern, though. Razor is developing at his own pace. There are lots of issues that can't be solved all in one go, but he's making progress, one step at a time. But now this
Yeah.
thing with his parents is added into the mix. It might push him to want to figure out once and for all where he comes from and where he's going.
Seems like a similar take to Lisa's. Maybe all mature adults think like this, huh? Wait, but then again, Master Jean had a different view. She said it's more about trusting other people and in your own instincts. What do you think?
I will be there for him as a friend through this.
Gotcha. Well, knowing that he's got a friend like you
We'll
to rely
support
on
him.
makes me feel much better about this whole thing.
Hey, Paimon, how about this? You tell Paimon about your plan and approach the situation.
Okay, got it. Right, let's head back. We don't want to keep him waiting.
You know, he probably could have heard you guys.
Hey, Razor. So, what are your thoughts?
Still thinking. My heart, it feels strange. Like being stabbed by a wolf hook.
That's a way of putting it. What do you think of Varka?
Varka? Tall, very strong, likes to laugh.
Then, do you trust Varka?
Yes, trust.
Okay.
He's very good to me. Give me a name. Teach me to fight. But now, busy with important work.
Okay.
I miss him.
So, if Varka, Lisa, and all them took him in, why the hell was he being raised by the damn wolves? Answer me that. As far as we all know, right, he was raised by the wolves. If Varka had him, why the fuck was he raised by the wolves instead of by Varka and them? Or just the knights in general? I'm sorry, no, that makes absolutely no sense to me. That makes no sense to me.
You know, Razor, Varka used up all the paper writing this letter, but he still made sure he found room on the back to add a note for Lisa. He specifically told her to give you the things that your parents left for you. That means that he thinks the items have a special meaning for you. But more importantly than that, whatever happens, the Traveler, Paimon, Lisa, and all your other friends will always be here for you.
Yep. Don't worry. Everything will be fine. We will always be here for you, Razor.
That's right. And old Uncle Brown Cat's here to support you as well.
Okay. Thank you.
Old
I
Uncle
decide
Broadcast.
I want to go with you to see teacher.
That's the spirit, kiddo. Well, you folks better be heading off then. I'm just about finished here, so I'll be heading home very shortly myself. I'd better try and get plenty of father-daughter time in before
especially before you
the
start drinking.
Weinlesefest starts.
Piss her off again.
Bye, Draft.
I'm sorry, I can't get over that after doing her. Hello, Lisa.
Lisa, we brought Razor.
Hello, teacher. I'm here to see the box.
Ah, my little wolf cub's in a good mood. I'm assuming they've discussed the whole
Seriously.
story with you already?
Why was he raised by the wolves then?
Here, this is it. The wooden box. I haven't touched it, except for taking it out of the cabinet. When you're sure you're ready, you can open it yourself.
Yes, I am sure.
Okay, come on, come on, come on.
This is just
Oh,
a pile of
I'm
junk.
on rude.
I thought there'd at least be a letter or
No.
something. Uh-oh. You don't think that
Rude,
after all this
Paimon.
time, Varka might be getting mixed up between different boxes?
Paimon, shut up.
There is a scent.
A scent? What kind?
A scent I remember from a long, long time ago. It's their scent. Human scent. Father and mother scent.
Incredible. You still remember scents from all the way back in your childhood.
Wow. You have a really good sense of smell, Razor. Guess being wild by nature has its advantages. Oh, let's see what other leads we can find. This woolen hand puppet looks kinda wonky. Guess it must be handmade, huh? Is this a part from a ruin guard? Wait! Hey, look! This wine bottle is still half full. And there's a note stuck on it. 1,000. 1,000 wind wine.
Oh, so it's a bottle of 1,000 wind wine?
Teacher, you know?
Of course. 1,000 wind wine was the first kind of wine that Mondstadters ever learned to make, or so they say. As to how it got its name, some say it's a reference to the numerous ingredients used to make it, while others say it's because every bottle tastes slightly different. I remember reading somewhere that there are all sorts of weird and wonderful ways of brewing it, and that it's very difficult to ensure it comes out tasting the same each time. This all makes it impractical to commercialize. Wine merchants are much more comfortable working with reliable, consistent-tasting products. That's why you'll almost never see 1,000 wind wine in the markets or taverns. Huh. In fact, it looks like your parents brewed this bottle themselves.
That must mean there's something pretty important about it.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, Paimon has an idea. Razor, you
That's
got
enough,
a good
Paimon. I
nose.
kind of want you to
Why
just shut
don't
up
you
during
open
this
it
one.
up and take a whiff? Maybe it'll tell you something.
Okay.
Hopefully taking that whiff isn't going to, get him drunk or anything. Ooh, and that can't smell good.
Huh. He seems really in the zone. And is that a smile?
Find anything?
Sweet, cold, a little bitter. I like many things all mixed together.
Yep.
But things in wine smell different.
Even you can't tell what it is, Razor?
I will try again.
It's okay, Razor. Don't push yourself too hard. What do we do when we try something and it doesn't work?
Try another way.
That's right. You still remember what I taught you. Oh, it's almost the Weinlesefest. Everyone who knows anything worth knowing about wine will be gathering in Mondstadt. Surely someone will know a thing or two about 1,000 wind wine.
Will Venti be coming?
Make
Damn
sure
sure
you
of it.
don't miss the opening ceremony, cutie. Everyone will be there. Razor, you should go too. It'll be a good opportunity to ask around.
Okay. Ask many people. I will try.
Don't worry, we'll be right there with you. We can be your go-betweens. You know, like you were with the wolves for Draft.
Interesting comparison.
Okay, then I will go back now. I need to tell Lupercal about human mother and human father.
Great! See you at the opening ceremony.
Thank you, everyone, for your
Thanks, Jean.
patience. I am pleased to announce that this year's Weinlesefest has officially begun. We hope the residents of Mondstadt and visitors from all over will enjoy the magnificent wines and experience the joy of the harvest. When Windcoming Day arrives, we will hold a grand toasting ceremony to welcome the Animo Archon Barbados back home. Let the wind lead.
Yep, there's Venti.
Let the wind lead!
Razor, you're here already.
So many people.
Come on, let's sneak out of here. There's someone we gotta find.
Find? Who?
Just some tone-deaf bard. But he's also a know-it-all and loves nothing more than drinking, so he might actually be able to
Nothing
help.
more than drinking. What's up, Venti?
Tone-deaf bard!
Hey, it's so nice to see you again.
Traveler, Paimon, how do you do? I had a feeling I'd run into you soon during this most enchanting
yeah.
of festivals.
We all know you're not going to pass up a
Spoken
drinking
like a
festival.
True poet. But reading between the lines here, if one bottle is tipsy and two is merry, just how many is enchanting exactly?
Oh,
Wow.
don't say that. This festival has so much more to offer than just drinking.
We all know you're only here for the drinking part,
Anyway,
Venti.
hey Razor, how have you been?
All right. I have a question.
Oh?
Yeah, Razor has something he wants to ask you about. Know anything about Thousand Wind wine?
I'm sure.
Ooh, now there's a name that takes me back. Let me think. How long has it been since I last heard someone mention Thousand Wind wine?
Razor's parents left him a box with a half bottle of wine inside, and there's a label on it that says Thousand Wind wine. We heard there's a lot of history behind this type of wine, and the brewing methods go way, way back. So we figured you'd be a good person to ask.
It smells good, but don't know what's inside.
I see, I see. So you want to know how Thousand Wind wine is made? Well, you came to the right person. I happen to know a little rhyme called, well, as it happens, Thousand Wind wine. I was going to save it for Windcoming Day, but far be it from me to deny an early serenade to a friend in need. How about it? Shall I recite it for you?
Yes, please.
A song. Not easy to understand, but still want to hear.
Excellent answer. Then, hear it you shall. Fill up the barrels and store them away. Then wait for a windier day. Wax the bottles, seal them tight, for the south wind that soothes, for the north wind that bites. How does this fine wine taste to the tongue? As Mondstadt to the ear, like a sweet dream of freedom. And what are the fruits that went into the brew? An explorer's courage, a love tender and true. A defender's will, strong as yesteryear, joining the thousand winds in a song of good cheer. Turning sour into sweet, bitter notes fade away, as we wait for a windier day.
That says nothing about what's inside.
Thank you so much for the applause. Was the rhyme of help to you?
Not at all. No.
Like wine. A little sweet, but now head spinning. Don't understand.
Yeah.
Don't worry, it's not just you. that was supposed to be about winemaking, but it didn't give a single detail about the process.
Well, maybe it's a little abstract and romanticized, but that's one of the defining features of Mondstadt poetry.
Okay, so let's try to pin this down. What did the poem say the ingredients are? An explorer's courage, a love tender and true, a defender's will, and the 1,000 winds? Song of good cheer?
Yeah,
nope.
that.
Paimon has absolutely no idea what any of these refer to. Look, Tone Deaf
Same here.
Bard, you clearly know what the whole thing means, so could you do us a favor and at least give us a hint?
Seriously.
You misunderstand me. I'm not trying to make you work for it or anything, but the lyrics are what they are. If there's anything they left out, even I can't fill in the blanks.
Bullshit,
if you want to know the secret behind
Venti.
this sweet scent, you might have
know.
to start by rolling up your sleeves.
You know.
Rolling up
Just
our
explain
sleeves?
it.
You mean we need to go and make this wine for ourselves? And somehow that'll teach us everything we want to know? This better not be a prank!
We've known each other for so long, and you still don't trust my intentions?
Nope.
Oh, the pain.
Oh, whatever.
I
Venti.
trust. I want to try.
Uh,
I want to make wine and find answers.
Seriously, Venti, just tell
If
us.
I know how to make wine, then I know what is in Father and Mother's wine.
By reliving their actions, maybe we'll understand what kind of people they were.
Right. I want to know about them.
Well, if you say so, Razor, guess we'll have to take Tone Deaf Bard's word on this one. We'll give it a try, and as first-time winemakers, there's no shame if it turns out bad.
Don't worry, really. Freedom is the key here. It's not as hard as you might think. As long as you add ingredients to the mix in a spirit of joy and sincerity, I promise you will reap the rewards you wish for.
I will tell Poem to teach her. Then I need to think alone.
That's the spirit. So, how about we meet again in 2 days? Let's say same place right here?
Okay, I will remember. See you then.
Ah, good. I was hoping we might get to chat some more.
Then?
I am fond of each and every one of Mondstadt's festivals. But, if I'm honest, Weinlesefest has an extra special place in my heart. You know, the Animo Archon goes into a slumber after the west wind dies down, leaving the north wind to blow during the winter. Which means this festival is the big feast before the winter slumber.
Oh, really?
I wouldn't worry yourself too much about him. Staying true to their journey and discovering joy and freedom for themselves is what Mondstadters do best. The same goes for you. You have to find the thing that makes you happy. Mostly because your happiness is very important to me. See you around.
Huh? Where the heck's Razor? Paimon thought he would have been here by now.
He's going through some changes
He had
right
a
now.
pretty big day when we last saw him. Do you think he fell asleep when he got back and is still snoozing away now?
Sounds more like something you would do than Razor.
Fair enough. You're right. Let's keep waiting.
Razor's, again, he's just going through something.
Since we've got some time on our hands, let's put our heads together and try to figure out that poem. Tone Deaf Bard mentioned some ingredients.
I still got nothing on
that.
that.
Sounded super abstract. An explorer's courage, a love tender and true, a defender's will, and the 1,000 winds song of good cheer. Do you have any ideas?
I got nothing. Maybe they describe the wine's
Yeesh,
character.
that's even more abstract.
I know.
How do we go about looking for this wine's character? Where do we start?
How about the Adventurers Guild, the Church of Favonius?
Are you saying that it has something to do with Mondstadt's institutions?
Yes, and as for the word defender, it makes me think of the Knights of Favonius.
Wow, that actually makes a surprising amount of sense.
Yes,
So
it
the
does.
poem
Thank
wasn't
you.
talking about any specific ingredients after all. More like the general gist. Now that you mention it, it just so happens that all the institutions you mentioned are organizers of the Weinlesefest. Wait, this is way too big of a coincidence. That tone-deaf bard, did he just make all this up on the spot?
Perhaps he did as a way of helping us to help Razor.
In that case, the last part about the Thousand Winds Song of Cheer must be code for the toasting ceremony. Oh, now we're cooking! We'll crack your riddle recipe yet, tone-deaf bard! When
Oh my
Razor
God.
gets here, let's visit all the places you mentioned and talk to some people we know there.
Yep.
We definitely should be able to find some more clues that way.
Miss Honorary Knight, Paimon.
Yeah, clink, clink,
I'm sorry.
Razor.
I'm late.
You're
That's all right.
fine.
We were just chatting. The Traveler's pretty smart, so thanks to her, we're finally on to something.
Hello, Klee and Razor. Hello, Klee. And Razor.
I was on my way, then I saw Klee.
They let me out for Weinlesefest.
Oh my God, they let me out.
Albedo
Oh,
is
my poor
super
baby.
busy helping Timaeus fix his recipe for an extra strong sobriety potion. So he doesn't have time to come play with me right now.
Well, I
I'm
think
just
that's what we
playing
need to
by
give to
myself
Diana's
instead.
father.
But it's so cool! All the grown-ups in Mondstadt are out to celebrate the festival. Everyone's smiling and having loads of fun. I wanted to join in too, so I made a whole bunch of stuff so I can celebrate with everyone in my very own way.
Very own way?
Yeah.
Oh, this does not bode well coming from Glee.
It's perfectly fine.
And that's when I bumped into Razor.
Great job, Razor.
Razor was acting kind of different than usual, like he was thinking about something. So I asked him what happened. And then Razor said that he was looking for his mommy.
I did not say mommy.
Oh, it's okay,
Clee
silly.
is.
Mommies are important people, so finding your mommy is a super important job. That's why Klee's gonna come help.
Oh, it's adorable. Oh, hey,
Razor.
Fanny.
Razor! Finally, I found you.
Hey,
Bennett?
Fanny.
Oh, look who's here. Hey, everyone.
Yo, what's up, Benny?
Here, this is for you.
Oh.
A small lampgrass?
Yep, that's right. I tripped up on it this morning and took a little tumble.
Oh, God. How do you trip on that?
I did a full faceplant, but somehow this little thing came out completely unscathed. That's when I knew it was
Jeez.
destined to go into your wine mix.
Bennett, how did you manage to trip up on a
Exactly,
small
thank you, Clee.
lampglass?
That's true. They do glow after all.
To be fair, they only glow at night.
No, I wasn't talking about the glowing. What I meant was they're really big and easy to spot.
Uh-huh.
So I don't get how you didn't see it.
I was just running too fast and got careless, I guess.
Adorable.
Okay, I guess maybe I won't tell them about the other faceplants that came after that.
Oh, God.
Anyway, I've been all over the place trying to find Razor this morning. Everyone I asked told me I just missed him. Good thing I've caught up now. I can finally catch my breath.
What a trooper. Definitely take time to take a break.
Thanks.
How did you know I need ingredients?
Yeah. I
Oh,
was actually about to
that?
ask that too.
Yeah, interesting story.
This lady came to see Master Cyrus, asking for the Adventurer Guild's support with the Weinlesefest.
Oh.
She said she was a librarian. Anyway, she mentioned your situation
Don't you
too.
know who
and asked
Lisa
if we could
is,
help.
Benny? Everybody should know who Lisa is. It's
Lisa
Jean's
is doing
girlfriend.
some real work for once?
I mean, yeah.
Oh, so that was Lisa?
Yes.
People say she's crazy intelligent, but just doesn't go out much. First time I've ever seen her.
Okay, so you've never once been in the library, Benny.
I thought long and hard about what ingredients to pick, and came up with a load of suggestions that I was gonna discuss with you.
Okay.
Then I
you took
realized
a-
that small lamp grass was clearly the best. It shines a light to guide the way for explorers in the dark. Doesn't that sound like a wonderful thing?
Oh,
It does.
apologies for the trouble.
Ah, don't give me that. I get how you must be feeling about all of this. Besides, you gotta help
That's
out
right.
your friends,
Isn't Benny
right?
an orphan too?
If my family, well, my dad's ever needed help one day, I know you'd
My
be there for me
dad's?
too.
Oh, I love how they actually
Yes.
put that in there.
Can I
that way.
help too? Please take me with you, please. I want to join in. Clee's in high spirits today. She seems more excited by
coming
this
with us.
festival than anyone.
Bennett, before now, you never talk about your family.
Well, that's because I never met my parents. I was raised by some of the older adventurers in the
Yeah.
guild, so we're not exactly a typical family. But if you do want to hear about them, I can tell you some of my dad's stories. Okay, I'll start with the most awesome one.
Oh, Bennett. You can be Mommy's kid, just like Clee.
Okay.
My mom is super nice. She'll take great care of you.
Oh my god. So adorable.
I really
Oh,
appreciate
sorry.
the thought, Clee, but I'm afraid I can't accept your offer.
I have no problem being Alice's
I already have my
child.
dad's and all my friends. And let's not forget that I'm the leader of Benny's adventure team.
Yeah,
You don't need to
that's
worry about me.
Oh, okay. I got it. You can have this. A Jumpy Dumpty?
You did I
It's a
now she's gonna
lazy
give you a...
Jumpy Dumpty that always dozes and never explodes.
Oh,
I hope
okay.
you guys can be best friends.
Are you sure?
Oh my god.
Jumpy Dumpty will be happy to make a new friend too.
I'm also happy for you.
Oh, okay, that was just adorable. I was about to say, yeah, you denied it and now she's giving you a fucking bomb. Okay, I still have to look for ingredients with Razor. Why don't you two go adventuring together?
Good idea. Maybe Clee will bring Bennett some good luck, and the adventure will go smoothly. And you might just find some treasures you'd never noticed before.
I don't think it's safe for Benny and Clee to go out together. With his bad luck, I could see things going horrible. Like, you know, blowing up a side of a mountain or something.
Of course, it's also highly possible that Clee will be the only one who gets lucky.
Yeah.
Still, on the flip side, Clee won't be getting into any trouble with Bennett there, and this way she'll still get to enjoy the Weinlesefest.
Yeah, that's true.
Cool. Don't worry about a thing. We'll look after each other.
Yay! Adventure! Treasure! Weinlesefest!
Oh
Let's
god, I
go,
love her
let's
little
go.
class.
Oh,
He's the best.
wait, but what about Wolfie? Wolfie, Razor needs looking after. Honorary Knight, Paimon, you better take care of Razor, okay? Make sure he finds his mommy.
Don't worry, Clee, we'll do it. Leave it to us.
Good luck.
She's doing her
See
best.
you later, folks.
The girl who doesn't fully understand. Help her her own way.
It's so nice to see everyone in such a good mood. Oh,
Razor,
Clara
Razor's not
almost
in a good...
forgot the whole reason we came here. Razor, the Traveler and Paimon were just chatting about the ingredients Venti mentioned in his poem. We think that they're actually a description of the wine's characteristics.
Uh-huh.
Plus, it seems like each of them means something special to one of the 3 big institutions in Mondstadt. So if we talk to some people we know at each place, maybe we'll find what you're looking for. What's wrong? Something on your mind? Do you want to talk about it?
Yes. These days, I think a lot. I am not smart. Not like teacher. Not like traveler. But I still have to think. Everyone is ready to help, but some things I must do myself. I don't understand human father and mother, but I must find a way to understand. Maybe I can learn about other people's father and mother first, then think about my own father and mother. That's why I want to ask questions.
That's great! Keep at it, and you'll definitely find the answer eventually.
Never knew Bennett is like me. When he talks about dads, his scent changes. Warm, like a bed of straw in the sun.
Well, let's find more people to speak to.
Yeah! We should head back into the city. Let's find a friendly face at the Church of Favonius.
Well, that, we could go talk to Diona, we can go talk to Barbara, we can... Wait, no, are they also...
Excuse me? I couldn't help but overhear you're about to head back into the city. Is that right?
Yes?
I'm waiting on a fruit cart from the city. It should be here now,
we're
but
not
I'm
here to
getting
work
worried that
right
something
now.
may have happened on the way. But I can't leave the festival to check up on it. Would you be able to do me a huge favor and keep an eye out for the cart on your way back?
Well, if it's on the way...
Yes.
Okay, we go. I go too. Everyone helps me. Now I have chance to help everyone.
That's wonderful. Thank you so much.
This way.
Oh! Paimon sees the cart, but what are these hilly trails doing here? Do they want some fresh fruit now, too? To the rescue!
I will have order.
One with nature.
Phew! Finally! These hilly trails are a little too obsessed with food for their own good. But never mind that. Are you okay? Did they hurt you?
Phew. I'm fine, thanks to you. You were just in time. Any later and all you found here is a pile of pulp. And I don't think there'd be much left of the fruit either.
Yeah, they're still waiting for you at the festival, so you should get going.
Got it. Well, thanks again. I'd better not delay this delivery any longer. So, goodbye and happy Weinlesefest. Thanks to you too, kiddo.
What is it, Razor?
Enemy following.
Enemy? I think we're a little closer than that.
Rosaria. Well, now why would he call you an enemy if there was not some kind of hostility he's smelling off of you? Eh?
Rosaria? What the heck are you doing here?
He don't seem to like you.
Wait. Actually, turning up at random places is pretty normal for you.
Uh-huh.
Okay,
That is true.
next question. What the heck do you mean, brother and sister?
Varka taught you how to use that sword, I take it. Swift but powerful. I can spot that old-timer style anywhere.
Huh?
I see you're not much of a talker. Well, there's something else you could learn from Varka. Never lost for words, even when he has nothing to say. It'd be good conversation practice for you. Just a shame we have no idea when he'll be back.
It's okay. I will wait.
He seems very
Brother
suspicious
and
of her.
Sister? Varka? Oh, Paimon gets it. Varka is a father figure to both of them, so that makes them family. Just not by blood.
Well, blood relations are
Seems like
overrated
that.
anyway, don't you think?
Hard to say.
I get it. In the final moments of your life, the people there with you won't necessarily be your blood relatives.
Cold, dark grown-up. You also don't remember what your real mother and real father look like?
Boy.
Huh. So you're
Aren't
helping
there a
him dig
lot
up
of,
some info on his biological parents.
Orphans in
And trying
Mondstadt.
to help him build a concept of family along
You
the
could
way.
say that?
Alright, you got... I barely have any memories of my birth parents. The last time I saw them was long before I had any understanding of the world around me. But that seems pretty common. Even in this day and age, there are plenty of people in the world who
Is it
can't
just
stop thinking
me,
about
or
their
does
families,
her
but
voice
will never
sound
get to see
different?
them.
Like a
Anyway,
new
if
VA,
you're
but
never
not a
gonna
new
meet
VA.
someone, it's not
I
worth
don't know,
spending
her
mental
voice
energy on
sound
them.
just sounds
It's more important
softer.
to focus on the kind of person you want to become.
Anyway.
No, you are wrong about this. Lupacol protect each other. Human family also important. Must care about them.
Fine. So let's say you do find out who your parents were and they were saints. Or the opposite, they were complete monsters. What then? How would that affect your life choices? What would you do about it?
Whew, Rosaria's take is a little on the nose. That's a hard one for Razor to answer.
But it's normal to be curious. The urge to know is understandable.
Don't get me wrong, I'm not trying to make this any more difficult than it already is. But Razor's feeling lost and confused right now. And all the other
Everybody's just
Mondstadters we
frustrating
know are
him.
too sunny and bright to tell it like it really is. The sun nurtures many good things, but it can't do anything about the problems lurking in the shadows.
Wow, Rosaria.
All right, I'll leave it there. Take this flower. It's icy cold, just like me. Barbara's busy preparing the sung poetry event for the Weinlesefest. She couldn't get away, so I picked an ingredient out on behalf of the church.
But can we really use a mist flower? Won't it freeze the entire barrel?
No.
No, not now that I've dealt with it. The bard did say to think freedom, didn't he? So go on,
Boy,
take it.
you
It
really
won't be a
like to
problem.
just
Aw,
lurk around.
Rosaria, you're more thoughtful than Paimon realized. Wait, you heard the bard say that? Were you spying on us?
He was just lurking.
Thank you.
Don't mention it. It's nothing. Varka's been a big
I
help to
honestly
me in the
did not
past, so
expect
just
you to
consider it
say
returning a
that.
favor.
Rosaria.
Besides,
Oh,
if I'm your older sister, I might as well act like it. Good luck finding your answers.
Oh, thank you, Rosaria. I appreciate it.
Now you see her, now you don't. Paimon's slowly getting used to her style.
Say that for you.
Oh well, as love tender and true goes, that was pretty awkward, but still counts, right?
Yes, it
Now
does.
that's left is the Knights of Favonius.
Calm down, Razor.
Are you still thinking about what Rosaria said?
Her words are like mist flower. They are cold, and they sting. But cold also good for wounds, like wolfhook. I need to think about it. Maybe then I will understand.
It'll take some time, so there's no need to rush it.
Okay. I will come with you. I think while we walk.
So you see, you're the best person for this.
And Lisa. Okay. Okay, what's going on? Am I walking in on?
Oh, just in time. Lisa and I were just talking about Razor's situation. Where were we? Ah, yes. The barrel.
Huh?
But obviously the Knight's part is supposed to be a defender's will. But what kind of ingredient is a barrel?
We need the barrel to mix it in. Yeah.
Is your brain half asleep or something? It doesn't make any sense at all.
Oh, Paimon, don't worry. You'll get your ingredient. I've already tasked someone with sorting it out. The person is very conscientious and wants to properly research their contribution, so it may take some time, but hopefully it'll be worth the wait. As for the barrel, how else were you planning on mixing all the ingredients?
Exactly.
Surely not in the giant cooking pot at Dada Upa Gorge.
Ah, the memories. That would be a suspicious 1,000-win wine.
After much deliberation, I realized this was a job for the most sociable and savviest member in our ranks, the cavalry captain. So I asked him to take a trip to the Dawn Winery and somehow bring back a wine barrel.
All right, spare me the flattery, Lisa. We're all friends here, and I know you're only trying to help your student. But I haven't been back there in a long time. This could be quite difficult to accomplish in just a single trip.
Difficult? For you? Don't be silly. Negotiating is your biggest strength. Weinlesefest is one of the most important festivals in Mondstadt, and you know how Diluc thinks better than anyone.
Yeah.
Just drop a few little hints, like how this is the first festival Mondstadt has had in a long time. We're short on much-needed supplies for a multitude of reasons. Oh, who can help us? When he hears that, I guarantee you he'll offer to help out with finances and sourcing goods.
Lisa's
I doubt it.
trying to extort Master Diluc.
I suppose.
How about we just talk to Adeline?
I'll head out right away.
Wow.
Yeah.
He didn't take much persuading. And Paimon was just about to thank Lisa for the things she's been doing for Razor behind the scenes. Oh, Paimon doesn't even know whose side to be on anymore.
Traveler and teacher did a lot for me. A lot of work. But me, I still can't answer questions.
Oh, it's okay,
So useless.
Razor.
Dear me, what's gotten you so upset, my little wolf cub? We can't have you being so down in the dumps.
Some questions he can't stop thinking about.
Ah, I see. Cutie, how about you keep Kaya company while I stay here and help Razor process his feelings?
Okay.
As his teacher, I owe him some tutelage anyway. Come and collect him in a few days' time. The last ingredient should be ready by then as well.
Splendid. I was just thinking about how nice it would be to have some company on my trip.
I don't know
No
what is
offense,
right,
I don't.
but I
Always
trust
like
teacher.
being around Kaya.
I accept.
Issa, you are a godsend. Thank you.
Well, aren't you a sweet one? But this is as much my business as yours. It's my pleasure, really. Run along now, and don't forget to tell Diluc that the Knights of Favonius send our regards.
You know he hates him. Okay.
My heart feels like rotten berries, so sour. I don't understand what I should do.
Oh, all right. I'll teach you a very special magic trick that can make all your troubles disappear in the blink of an eye. But before we do that, let's warm up with something a little bit easier, Let's practice some talking. That way, the next time somebody helps you, or you have a different opinion from the rest of the group, you'll be able to express what you think clearly and precisely.
Okay. I will do my best.